all the plugins, like the, the basic stuff is okay, but as soon as you go into the settings and stuff, like and all of those settings changes, quite frankly, in any type of plugin can make or break a website, no? Especially
Yes.
e-commerce, no? I mean,
100%. And we are talking about like the core of the business, because if somebody has an online store, it's probably because it's very important for their business. They might have an offline store, but maybe they only have the online store, so they cannot risk like maybe it's gonna be without service for like 2 days, or maybe a payment method is not gonna work, and then people trying to pay, I don't know, but with PayPal is not gonna be able to pay, or things like that. So this has always needs to be working. So in an e-commerce, if a normal website needs a maintenance by a professional, an e-commerce site is like 200%. Like you need somebody who knows about this stuff in charge of the website.
yeah. Talking about uptime as well, like all these things, like especially e-commerce stores, you said like
Yeah.
most of, I don't know, I don't have any numbers in mind, but yeah, like many
Yeah.
of them have the online store only, so that is their shop. So once it's down, they are losing money right away.
Yes.
Like, do you think the agency like should be also involved, like with the decision of who with whom to host the website, or should be like the agency kind of like resell, like how typically how would you like would you take over, like if you take over a website, they already have a website and they want to move to your agency, for example, would you want to implement your own stack, your own web host, and want them to move to the web host you recommend, or like do you try to work with?
Yeah. Well, I could say the first thing is that you have to make sure they are using a good hosting. If they are not, they have to change. It doesn't matter if it's the one you are using or another one, but they have to use a good one, because I've seen, well, nowadays with modular, like we have like 40,000 websites connected, and we have a lot of challenges with hostings for backups and things like that. And we have seen hostings like people couldn't believe. Like it's crazy that
What type of
websites,
issues, may I ask, like backups, because
and
even
I
me,
don't
yeah,
know.
like with logs we
No,
have a lot of issues as well
like
sometimes.
the memory limited, or like the speed, it's like crazy low. Like you ask yourself, like, how does this even exist? How is the WordPress actually loading and the website is actually loading? Like I can't believe this. So yeah, like very cheap hosting or like bad hosting or things like that. So I would recommend always a good hosting. And for example, for us, it really worked well that we were actually like getting the hosting from a hosting provider, and we could like resell it to our clients like inside the maintenance plan. So they would have like two different payments. They would only pay us the maintenance plan, and we would take care of the hostings and the maintenance. And that way we made sure the hosting was good, we had full control of the server.